Every year, millions of people read books about money. They watch videos, take courses, make budgets, set goals, and most of them end up exactly where they started. Not because they're lazy, not because the information was wrong, but because no one told them about the thing running in the background, quietly sabotaging every decision they make. Your brain. Today, we're going to talk about the psychological architecture of financial failure, why it exists, how it was built, and, more importantly, how to dismantle it. This is the Rewired. Here's something most financial advice completely ignores. Your brain is approximately 300,000 years old. The modern financial system is about 400 years old. The stock market, around 200. You are running ancient hardware on a modern operating system, and nobody installed the update. For hundreds of thousands of years, the human brain evolved to do one thing: survive today. Not plan for retirement. Not build generational wealth. Survive. Find food. Avoid predators. Stay close to the group. That survival wiring is still in you, and it shows up in ways you'd never expect. When you get paid and immediately spend, that's your brain consuming the resource before it disappears. When you avoid checking your bank balance, that's your brain protecting you from perceived threat. When you buy something you don't need after a stressful day, that's dopamine hijacking your prefrontal cortex, the part responsible for long-term thinking. None of this makes you stupid. It makes you human. But here's the uncomfortable truth. In the modern world, survival instincts are wealth killers. Psychologists and behavioral economists have spent decades mapping the exact mental traps that keep people broke. Let's go through the three most dangerous ones. Trap number 1. Present bias. Your brain values things that are immediate far more than things that are distant. This is called present bias, and it's ruthless. In a famous study, people were asked to choose between receiving $50 today or $100 in a month. The majority chose the $50. Double the money, ignored, because the brain perceives the future as abstract and the present as real. This is why you know you should be investing, and you're not. The future you is invisible. The present you is hungry. Trap number 2. The scarcity mindset. In 2013, researchers found that financial stress drops cognitive capacity by the equivalent of losing 13 IQ points. That's more than a sleepless night. Poverty doesn't just limit what you can buy, it limits how well you can think. Trap number 3. Social comparison. For most of history, your social group was about 150 people. Today, it's the entire internet. You're not comparing yourself to your neighbors. You're comparing yourself to billionaires and carefully curated highlight reels. The result? You spend to signal status, not to build wealth. This is called lifestyle inflation, and it is one of the most efficient wealth destruction mechanisms ever created. The wealthiest people in the world are, almost universally, boring spenders. Warren Buffett has lived in the same house since 1958. It cost him $31,500. Not because he can't afford better, because he understood something early that most people never learn. Wealth is not what you earn. Wealth is what you keep and what you put to work. A person earning $40,000 a year who saves and invests 20% consistently over 30 years will, in most market conditions, retire with more money than someone who earned $150,000 a year and spent it all. This isn't motivation. This is mathematics. The engine behind it is compound interest. Your money earns returns. Those returns earn returns, and the whole thing snowballs over time. The math only works if you don't interrupt it. And that requires rewiring the 3 traps we just talked about. You don't change this with willpower. Willpower is finite and unreliable. You change it by redesigning the environment your brain operates in. Rewire number 1. Automate the future self. Set up an automatic transfer to a savings or investment account the day after your salary arrives. Before you can see it, spend it, or talk yourself out of it. It's gone. You're not relying on discipline. You're removing the decision entirely. Start with 5%. The habit matters more than the amount. Rewire number 2. Create friction for spending. Delete shopping apps. Remove saved card details from websites. Impose a 48-hour rule on any non-essential purchase. By the time 48 hours pass, 80% of the time you won't want it anymore. That was never desire. That was dopamine. Rewire number 3. Redefine what wealth looks like. Stop asking, what can I buy with money? Start asking, what can money buy me back? Time. Options. The ability to say no. The ability to leave. The ability to choose. That reframe changes everything. Because suddenly, you're not sacrificing pleasure to save money. You're buying freedom. And freedom is the one luxury that actually lasts. Your brain was never broken. It was built for a world that no longer exists. The good news is that unlike your ancestors, you have something they didn't. The ability to understand your own programming, to see the code running underneath your decisions. And once you see it, you can change it. That's what this channel is about. Not just money, not just success, but the deeper mechanics of how the mind builds or destroys the life you want. If this hit different, subscribe, because we're just getting started.